Panic, and welcome to a very special episode of Titancraft Season 10. We've done it at last. Pretty big deal. We have arrived in Minecraft 1.17, as the title says. Caves and Cliffs Part 1, or as the tweet very accurately on Twitter I saw a few weeks ago describes, that Mojang gave us the "and" out of Caves and Cliffs. But, it's here. We've been really on the fence about updating to 1.17 for a long time. The decision was made a while back that once we get a stable release of paper and fabric and Optifine, we'd go for it. And between stable releases and beta previews right now, we're in a stable enough spot that we can update. And so I spent about 4 hours today getting the server updated. I had to start by testing all my client mods, and then I had to back up the server to make sure nothing corrupts, and then we updated, and we're all great now. A lot of changes though. Had to update the server to a new version of Java. Had to obviously update the entire version itself. All sorts of little minor changes, but here we are in the new patch, and it's pretty exciting. Now, if I hit T, you're gonna immediately see there are a million advancements. It's a bug. I didn't update the data pack for our advancements. They kind of just broke on their own. So over the course of the episode, I'm probably gonna get random advancements that I don't have, but it's gonna give me.
What do you mean? You're talking about me placing a dirt block and getting aquarium, or me eating chicken and drink some honey?
I mean, I face planted into a nether portal and got like 5 of them before you logged on, so.
Probably because you touched the nether portal.
Maybe. But none of them had anything to do with the nether portal. It was completely random. But anyways.
I'm wondering if it just doesn't. Oh no.
It's something with the vanilla game that's messing with the requirements of the advancements. It has something to do with that, because it's clearly nothing to do with Caves and Cliffs. It's not Caves and Cliffs.
I think it's also just triggers of advancements. What ends up happening is it doesn't give it to you. Also, it's one trigger of an advancement gives you triggers a bunch of others.
So the first thing we're gonna do in today's episode is we're gonna fix the world border, because I've been talking for ages that the world border has just been out of whack and out of date, and so finally we're gonna update it to where it should be. So we're gonna put it to 64,000 by 64,000, and then we're gonna do /world border center 0 0, and finally bring it back home to where it should be. And hopefully that's exactly how I want it. We're gonna go into the nether and do the exact same thing. I don't think I ever put a border on the end, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Do I have enough chicken for an episode? Let me grab a little bit more food. And
I don't think you did.
And then we're
check in a minute.
Yeah, I don't believe I did. I didn't see a reason to. I also learned when I was backing up the world that the nether is less than a gigabyte in size at the moment. Actually, I'm gonna make it above a gigabyte in this episode, but the end is like 5 gigabytes, which is actually rather impressive. Means that what it really means is before I do the map download, I need to go and purge a whole bunch of the outer regions that are loaded for no reason. Anything that's more than
purging.
I gotta purge chunks. Okay, nether is gonna be the same dealio, except world border set instead of going to, because what is it right now? It's like 6,000 or something, 5,000. World border set 8,001, and I'm doing the 1 so that way it's an even block. Otherwise, we have a half a block on the ends, and that's really annoying in my opinion. So I'm sorting that out right now.
No.
Also, I'm going to watch the video back and see how the audio quality is. I'm trying to get my sound mixer going right, because I'm adjusting to having new headphones, and everything is kind of out of whack now. And so I gotta get everything in line for my audio, and then I had to get everything in line for your guys' audio. So now we finally get to go up the north tunnel, which we've been avoiding expanding for a very, very long time. The rule of the entire season has been that that border doesn't move beyond the 8,000 axis, and the overworld are 1,000 in the nether. Oh my god. Did somebody really, when they were digging this pathway, wait. Somebody seriously dropped this tunnel down a block. You got
for the ice.
Yeah, no, but I mean, as they were digging it north, they have a 1x2 that has a baseline that low. Oh, and once you get up here, the baseline drops to 160. Who dug this?
Find out.
Oh, it's probably too old. I'm too lazy to check anyways. I don't want to call anybody out on camera, but like, bro, this is awful. Alright, we're gonna go a few 100 blocks out and then we'll make a portal. I don't know how many 100 blocks I want to go quite yet, but... Oh my god, that's loud! Oh! Stack of all the foods, all the items. I don't have those. Why did you give that to me for going that far out? I don't know. But... we're moving out, I guess. Also, this is the first time we're gonna have new 1.16 generation in the north side of the Nether. That's been one thing we haven't had all season, and this will be our first time getting all the way out here. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, I am so excited though to have some new content. I've talked about it for a while, but the Tinted Glass has probably been like the one thing in this update that I've actually wanted. Like, nothing else am I really phased to wait till 1.18 itself. I mean, I played the experimental snapshot this morning, and I loved it. Thought it was spectacular, actually. I was a little worried after some of the stuff I'd seen in some videos the other day that had me a little bit irritated. I'm like, oh no, this is going to be so mountainous everywhere. You're not going to have any good places to build. It's going to be like the Ark map Ragnarok. That's super, super, super pretty, but not good to build in. But obviously, while the biome gen right now is kind of an issue because the biomes kind of just generate over each other and next to biomes that they shouldn't, although the microbiomes are cool, the experimental snapshot looks amazing, and so I cannot wait to get a full release of 1.18 this fall or winter.
A biodome.
Although I will concede, I think the odds of a holiday release are not very good based on how Mojang. Based on what Mojang is trying to do. They're very ambitious for their timeline. And I don't think it's bad if they delay it besides the fact that the community is going to be ticked off. Like, I think their biggest mistake was putting another timestamp on 1.18 when, in reality, I think they would be better off giving themselves a little more time if they need it, because otherwise they're going to get screamed. But alright, here we go. Let's go to the Nether. We're probably going to get like bombarded with advancements knowing the server.
I'm going to go to the end and get like 60 advancements.
We came out in a cave. Odd, but okay.
Oh, chunks go brrr.
Wait, what are you doing to the chunks?
I went through another portal and couldn't get out.
Oh, here's the new mine shafts. They look so good.
Literally all they did to it was just add wood.
Yeah, and it looks so much better. Looks way...
It looks so much better, but you're acting like they changed too much. They didn't really change too much.
Yeah, but that generation, I mean, keep in mind they've been the same gen for a long, long time, and I've played this game a long, long time, so... Since
they've added it?
Right after they added it, they changed it around a little bit. I believe originally, the oak pillars were there instead of fences in the tunnels themselves.
So that was it? Yeah,
they changed that really early on. Copper! Sweet.
Copper.
Oh, there's a lot of mobs here.
Oh, wait a minute. I need to get a new Mason villager. Hey, zombie villager. I'm gonna have to talk to you real quick. I'm gonna have to shoot you in the face. You don't mind that, right?
What?
I'm gonna have to shoot a zombie villager in the face.
Go for it. I don't know what I had here.
I'm gonna need myself a Mason villager.
Oh, so many mobs. God damn it. Okay. Let me explore.
So I forgot that's one of the big changes. I think it's 1.17. That fixed.
So we'll spend a few minutes wandering around, seeing if we can find a geode. I know they're pretty rare.
A geodude.
God damn it.
The Pokemon Geodude.
Let's see if we can acquire as much copper as possible and a geode, because I would like to get some of the amethyst stuff. But
have fun getting the blocks that grow it.
Yeah,
I'm so annoyed with that.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think it's like the end of the world.
I'm okay with you not being able to craft it, but I want to move it.
I don't. Again, it's like a dungeon. It gives you a reason to build something in an area.
True, but you need a lot of it. But hey, at least fortune works on me. Yeah. Cough, fortune.
Yeah. That's so close.
And make a spyglass.
I can't get that with silk touch, damn it.
A spooglass.
Oh, my dogs are pissing me off. They keep ramming into the house, and it's so annoying.
I mean, the only thing I know about the spyglass is that from a little bit of playing before, I know that spyglasses can, I think, spawn in things like mine shaft and certain chests.
Huh.
Which I guess is interesting.
Ooh, that's got a bit of copper. Ooh, this is a big copper vein.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go talk to my zombie villagers who've been sitting in a hill for many, many months. I'm gonna need maybe a couple of you. Maybe I should have grabbed more than one golden apple.
Let's see. Oh. It is a shame though that there's no new cave gen at all with all of this. Like that's I think the really sucky. It's like the geodes are gonna be so much harder to find without new cave gen. Anything cool?
I become villager.
Oh, deep slate.
Yeah, it just spawns randomly.
Yeah,
it's
I
kind
know.
of annoying.
Annoying. I think it's kind of cool that at least we get to have it.
We have it, but you know how annoying it is when you mine and you just like, oh look, deep slate burr.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna grab a few pieces of it. I don't want a ton, but
You see, Mr. Mason over here is gonna get me access to at least a couple of these items.
yeah, I mean, getting the deep slate to me, I mean, it's better than them adding it to the creative inventory and then besides like some pain in the ass crafting recipe, not being able to obtain it until the new patch. Like I think
Diorite's crafting recipe.
Yeah.
I placed a torch.
Oh my God! The North Star can insta-mine deep slate! Yay!
What did I get? I have not obtained all stacks of food, all stacks of items, nor all stacks of blocks.
That's what I got when I was traveling. Oh, I forgot. There's 2 different types of deep slate, aren't there?
What do you mean you just got it while you're traveling? You mean you got it just now? We both got it.
No, No, I got it when I was in the Nether.
No, push T right now.
Yeah, you can't see. There's a screenshot in there between there that I took. I got that when I passed the 1000 axis in the Nether and you were AFK.
Oh.
I got it ages ago in the episode.
Well, I got it for placing a couple torches.
Yeah, I passed like I passed like 1020 or something, and then on one of the axes going through the Nether. And
But I haven't obtained all this stuff.
I know I haven't either.
Advanced Citrus Pro.
It is kind of funny. It's free XP right now.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed, because I never really have killed too much. I've still been like at a really low level, now I'm at level 45.
I was still stuck at like level 0 and I'm up to 46.
I was at like level 3 or something like that, now I'm at level 45.
Ever since we had our last minigame, then I died and died and died.
I haven't gone XP grinding.
I have either. Oh my, one of my other dogs not just barking like an idiot.
Zombie villager, you need to not become a zombie villager. You need to become villager so I can move you
This is
out.
kind of cool. I'm gonna get my first ever deep slate diamond.
I'm about to get, what's it called? The drip stone. So I'm about to get drip.
Yeah,
You want that drip?
I don't know, deep slate diamond ore. That's pretty cool.
Also, I feel like they retextured some things. Like, I feel like ender chests are darker. Same with the shield.
I don't think so.
The shield looks darker.
You can go fact check, dude. I don't think that's right. Yeah, I did it. Hey! Oi! Oi! Yeah.
Oi? You say oi?
Yeah, I said oi to a skeleton shooting at me.
Oi?
Yeah, learn gamer speak, kid. You've been online years enough.
You ain't British.
Not even British. It's just a YouTuber thing. Oh, that's a big ravine. That's the mother ravine.
What?
That's
Ravines don't have mothers.
No, it's like a big mama ravine.
They don't have mothers though. Oh, I found out why grass grew here. I forgot about this little water cave when I dug into it and then got attacked by about 50 creepers.
How in the bloody hell am I gonna find a geode?
Oh, gee, I don't know.
Why are they so rare? Like they were so
You're acting like you didn't know this.
They were so annoyingly uncommon, or common. I mean, in the snapshots, they were everywhere. You couldn't go 10 feet without finding a geode in your face.
I think you're over exaggerating it. And the first couple snapshots, the few snapshots I looked at, they were like every couple hundred blocks.
When I went in a spectator in the first snapshot, they added them, and I think it's even on my channel.
I think you're over exaggerating.
No. And there's a glow squid. Glow squid. Hello. But at one point,
Kill it.
In my render distance in spectator mode, when I was underground, I could see at least like 10 different geodes within 100 blocks. And I know they lowered the frequency because they admitted they were way too common at first, and I thought they were, I don't know, I know even after that point there were complaints about them being too common, so I know they lowered it a second time, and I don't know how bad they really
Villager.
lowered it.
Commit stone cut. Villager's not committing stone cut.
Go boom! Thank you.
What are you barking at now?
His shadow.
Probably.
Yeah, there's not a geode in here. That's sad. I'm gonna find a geode. I'm like determined now. Also, on the topic of 1.18, I should address this a little bit. Because I have not filmed since the experimental snapshot. I really actually like what they're doing with the lighting system change. Like, it's weird. It's gonna be incredibly hard to get used to. But I think it's honestly a great thing for builders to be able to have less annoying light blocks in their builds. Especially if they're not going to add more lighting opportunities. I mean, I think making like glowstone slabs and slabs for the other lighting blocks is so necessary at this point, and they just don't want to do it. So I think at least it's this compromise, because like there's been several builds this season where I feel like I had to either run with lighting or carpet to spawn proof them. Yeah, okay. Oh. Spikes! We got the spikes. Oh, I clicked out of my game. Oopsies. Oh, and these are the blocks that go with them, aren't they? Yeah, that's cool. What are these? They are dripstone blocks. Okay, cool. Give me all of those. Not complaining. Yeah, shoot me, you shithead. See if I care. Glow lichen keeps looking like an ore that gets my attention, then I realize it's not. It's kind of sad. Oh, more diamonds. These are regular diamonds, aren't they? Yep. Goodies. I actually really like how this looks, to be honest. The deep slate looks pretty good underground, I gotta admit. I don't think I gave it enough credit at first. Yeah, this looks good. I like this a lot. I'm gonna get a screenshot for the thumbnail. That's good. Or at least a temporary screenshot. Oh, that looks... I guess I'm saying it looks good, but it looks so good. Like... Really, Mojang did well. And that takes a lot. I mean, I know in the past I'm notorious. I criticize the hell out of these patches. I mean... 1.13 to 1.16, almost every one of those updates I had some major complaints about, and this is like the first time in a long time where I'm in an update and I'm like, okay, I'm mad that they split it up. I mean, I think that was a bad choice by Mojang. Although I don't think they also had much of a choice, considering the community would have had like a industrial-sized hissy fit if they would have delayed the whole thing. But I think it is still a solid patch, and I'm just even from this little experience, I'm really glad we were able to update. And I kind of wish I could have updated sooner so we could have had this all for the ABBA, but that's okay, you know? Can't have everything at the exact moment you want it sometimes. But I think I'm gonna have to pause my recording though and go work for a while, and then actually have to... I think I'm gonna have to make this a longer thing that I edit down. I don't want to go crazy with the editing, but I also want to try to cover as much content out in one episode as possible, because obviously being so close to the end of the series, I can't afford to invest like 5 episodes of the series into exploring. So this is kind of like the big one-off, and the rest of it's kind of just gonna appear in the series sporadically. Ooh, more dripstone. Thank you very much. I will take that.
Drip?
Yep, dripstone.
Drip. Just how does the dripstone work?
I don't know. I mean, I kind of have been public about it. At some point along in the development, I decided I didn't care to follow it real closely anymore. I just wanted to start...
That's one of the only things I really followed, is like how to obtain blocks.
I wanted to have this kind of experience right now where I'm learning the update as I go, and I think it's the most fun way to do it. I mean, I learned years ago that going in blind and having fun for a while is really enjoyable. Oh, I'm having such a hard time finding geodes. Come on. I just want one. I'll find more later. I'll probably make my exit portal to get back to the overworld at one of these, maybe. I don't know. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to find my way back to the portal I came in at. Or I might just fly back to spawn. That's the other possibility. Any chance one of them beautiful geodes is in the area? Please.
No.
I think I'm gonna get lucky.
Hmm?
I don't think I'm going to get lucky.
Nope. Bad RNG.
Oh, damn it. Okay, we'll dig it just a little bit further and then call it. And then I'll resume the episode when I get back later. Actually, I'm gonna pause the episode right now. I gotta go. BRB. Hey, great news! I'm actually back and I need to go. I just had a phone call. And I found a geode! Took me a while, but yay me. Ghosted on the server, he discovered that we updated. Actually, I hadn't told anybody that we had updated. Border is now 64 by 64. Okay. Easiest path to new gen is north tunnel beyond the 1K mark. Okay, so we now have Amethyst. Okay, so like, are these the, let's see. Budding Amethyst. Okay, so it's the budding Amethyst we want to save, right? Or should I think we'll mine a full one and then we'll like grab, and we'll pick out a better one to actually use. As we try to hunt all these things down. Okay. I don't know what I need to mine what, so we're gonna be safe. Boop 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 boop. Oh, let's grab the amethysts. They're so cool. Small amethyst bud. Amethyst cluster, okay. So they give off like a little bit of light, don't they? It's really cool actually. Okay, so the budding ones don't give anything at all. Any chance I can mine this with the North Star without it like... I can mine it with the North Star. Pog. I just don't get the gems. Okay, good to know. That's such a cool sound. I love that. All of these blocks look fabulous, by the way. I gotta give it that. Let's grab some of the other blocks that go with this, because now we get to have Calcite and smooth basalt. Okay. I love the calcite. It looks so pretty. It reminds me of an old modded block. I think maybe it was a marble kind of block that I used to see online. I don't know. That is a very satisfying noise. Oh, this is awesome. Ow, gravel. This is so cool, I love it. And these blocks are really pretty. Can you craft anything with them? I don't know. Can you craft anything with like these little guys? No? Maybe? I don't know. I gotta do my research. I don't have no idea what you do with all this stuff. That's why we're just here to collect it and take it home. And then we can experiment with it. Oh, this patch is awesome though. I mean, I think there's a lot of us that were originally we were really stubborn to update, and now that we've like started giving it a chance, like yeah, it's worth updating too. And I think the fact that we extended the season opened a lot of people's minds too. I think a lot of us were like, what's the point in updating if we're so close to the end? But now that we've kind of formally announced that we got at least another month of the season, it's like, why not update? Like, why not get all the new features and experience? So I think it's probably one of the better things we've allowed ourselves to do this season. And obviously I'm just super pumped about it all. I love though this calcite block. That's so pretty. I'm 100% gonna use that. I mean, I don't know if there's any renewable way for me to get a lot of it, but it looks awesome. I gotta like go in the creative inventory and see what blocks I can make with all of those. There's gonna be people that like are gonna kill me like, why are you breaking the budding amethyst? It's like, okay, I'm gonna find a different geode. I just wanna mine one out. I just had to get that out of my system, and then we'll go find a good geode to use for ourselves. Also, if you notice, we're like basically right on the 0 axis. I just started digging along the 0 axis, and I'm like, okay, let's see if we find something if we just go in a line. And I did. That's good. It's amazing. I mean, I'd go into every cave I'd see, but pretty good for us, actually. Oh, there's so many blocks. Honestly, these geodes are way bigger than I thought. Like, even now, there's still a lot on the ceiling that we haven't grabbed yet. From a distance, they don't look that big. But I'm not complaining. I need to make that clear. I'm not complaining that they're the size. It's very helpful to me. It is weird, though, that in the long run of this series, this is the first time in the entire saga that we've really had a major change to the underground. And it's nothing compared to the big update we're getting later this year. And so I do think that is, in many ways, kind of unique, is that this is just like a taste of what's to come, but still, for the series that's been running for 6 years now, I mean, this is the biggest change we've had in almost a decade, and I think that's a big deal. And actually, it might be a decade. I don't know. It's been a long while, that's for sure. Anything else we can stack away? Can I condense anything else, or am I that overfull? Ender chest, help me out. I might use my piggy bank. Let's use my fireworks shulker because I know I empty this one on a regular basis. Alright. Just gonna have to load stuff up. I don't know if I really care to grab any more tough, to be honest. I'm fine just grabbing the calcite we have left and getting out of here. Alright. I'm gonna do at least one more jump cut, to see if I can find anything else that's kind of cool to show off, and then, I don't know if we'll end the episode or not, if we will do the other half of the update. I don't know. I gotta decide. So for now, buckle up and prepare for a little jump cut. We'll be back in just a moment. Guys, I found an axolotl! Oh my god! Yes! Be mine! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! I've been digging around trying to find more geodes, and I found an axolotl. That's amazing. Okay. I'm super happy about this, actually. Guys, we found another geode! I was just digging down, trying to get back under and see if I could find stuff, and I have stumbled across another geode. That is pretty epic. That's actually really isolated. I like that. Okay. Okay, let's like grab that, and that. This is gonna be my reusable geode. That's what I'm gonna declare this one as. The geode that we actually farm out of. The other geodes haven't been farm worthy, so... Or the first geode we destroyed, I mean. It could have been farm worthy, I guess. Oh, there's so much gem already ready. So many amethysts. Oh, the sound is so cool, I love it. Do they have their own note block thing, I wonder? Because if they I mean, it kind of probably would match with, like, the other ones they already have for it, but... Oh, that's the medium bud, okay. Oh, this is so cool. I like it. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do another jump cut. I don't know what I'm gonna look for, but I have like, I don't know, 5 to 10 more minutes I had to go, so I'm gonna dig around and see if I find anything else, and I'll be right back. Guys, okay, I jump cut for like a minute, and I just wanna like point something out. So, down there's the other geode I just came from. This is where I originally was like digging down in like a maniac fashion, okay? And I am standing up here, and I hear more. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hi. That's now the second time I've been jump scared by a creeper going into a geode today. Because right before I started recording in the first geode, I had one. Okay. So I was gonna say that I could hear like the sparkle of a geode. So I don't know if mobs walking on it makes a noise or what. But that's awesome. I love this. We got more copper. Honestly though, having 2 geodes this close together, I mean, that's gonna be a perfect spot for a geode farm of sorts. I mean, I don't know if you can really call it farm worthy, but just kind of like wander in the area and hope you get more. Oh, I'm so used. The thing they patched with the inventory throwing, though, it's kind of annoying. I didn't realize how much I was gonna miss it until right now. Okay, so there's 4 different kinds. Oopsies, broke one. Go back. I want to break the amethyst that I want to keep. Like, that's kind of my goal here, is to leave some of them alone. I wonder if you could move them with a piston. So we could, like, line them up in, like, one big farm area. I need to try that. Because if they can be moved with a sticky piston... You know, everybody keeps talking about how you can't move them. I guess I haven't heard. Can you move them with a sticky piston? I need to try this now. Like, this is gonna be my experiment later tonight. That's on my bucket list now. We're gonna experiment. Can we push the budding things into like one little... I can move all of the buds from these into one. That'd be funny. Oh, that'd be brilliant too. I mean, it'd be a lot of work by all means, but I think it'd be worth it maybe. I hear more lava. Is it this way? Lava. Is it up? Ah, mouse, please work. Okay. No? I hear lava. Wait. We back in the geode, or is this a different one? Sure that's not, right? Can't honestly tell. Wait. There's another geode! Ah! What the hell? And Glass said they're not close together. Bro. Glorious. How close to the other geode are we? There's a mine shaft down there? Oh my god. I had to tell everybody about this in a bit. That's cool. Or keep it my little secret and not risk anybody breaking this until I get back later. Yeah, when I get back later tonight, we'll experiment more with this. But I'm gonna have to go here in a minute. And I have so much footage now to stuff into an episode now when I want to actually produce this that it's crazy. Oh, that's awesome though. Okay, well, I'll keep this in mind, I guess, for later. Well, I am going to mine these gems, and then I'm gonna jump cut again. And I don't know when we'll be... I mean, for you guys it'll be 1 second when I'm back, but I don't know when I'm gonna resume and finish up the episode to record, but yeah. We will be back in just a minute. So, burb. Guys! 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 It's a goat! I found a goat! I decided to get away from the 3 geodes and go out exploring now that I'm back after being gone for like 6 hours, and I have found a goat. It looks like a lonely goat. I don't know if he has a buddy anywhere, but hi goat. I don't know anything about you, except that you're kind of cool looking. I want to find the kind of goat that can like buck you off places. I want to get rammed by a goat.
You want to get rammed?
Like that, wouldn't you?
I want to see just how bad it is. I'm curious.
See that I am flying in a mountain as I speak, and there's not a single animal in sight.
There's pigs up here. Besides that goat was real low. Let's see. There's sheep. We had to find more goats.
I want to find powdered snow.
I have a giant mountain range next to me.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing powdered snow in the thing.
Is that a goat? It's a goat! It's a goat!
What do you
Hey,
even
boat.
do with
Hey, goat, I want an advancement. Get over here. Yeah!
Wait. Oh.
Is
Oh, I can do that advancement. Hey, goat!
Whatever floats your goats.
Whatever
Shut-
goats your float. Wait.
So, hey, Kloosh, how much for a goat?
The locate.
That's
You find
including
a geode near
transportation
me.
Oak
services.
planks.
I literally have them in a boat in a mountain range
Oh.
next to an ocean.
I found a bunch of goats!
I want
You're too excited for
one.
that. My mom
Alright.
loves
Do any
this.
of you know how to hit me? I want to see what it's like to be thrown off a
Yeah,
mountain.
stand
I know how to
roughly
hit
9
you.
blocks away from him.
Why 9?
Because. Do you want one to smack you or not?
Do they need like a run-up distance or what?
I think they do.
None of these guys are aggressive.
Also, I
though.
found a
They're all
taiga village
chill.
that goes out into the ocean.
Isn't it like
my God.
really rare though to find a goat that actually wants to smack you?
Well, sometimes they take their time.
By that, it's like 1 out of
Wait,
like.
there's
40
moss blocks in
goats.
that shipwreck. Pog!
Now you don't
Now
have
you
to
don't have to
pay-
buy any.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yo,
pay
what's in
one
here
time
too?
cash
Can there be
for
like some
that.
other cool stuff? No, there's just iron.
Okay, well, I guess I can check another thing off my checklist of things to find in this update. So, yeah, I'll be back in another jump cut. Oh, another thing I did test off camera. I thought it was my brilliant ploy to move the amethyst buds by using a piston turned out to be a farce. Didn't work at all. If you try to push it, it just breaks, and if you try to pull it, it just does nothing. So, yeah. Can't exactly move them in any way, shape, or form. So that's fun. Anyways, we'll be back again in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I've done it. I have goats in a geode. Oh, I just spent like the last 10 to 15 minutes dragging these guys back like 700 blocks to get them to the geode. So I'm going to get a bunch of nether portals set up, and we're going to have the server's first pair of breeding goats. And I'm happy about that. Even though I don't really care to have goats myself, I think it's pretty cool that we can have a renewable supply of them for the server, because obviously they're new and they're cool, so why not? But yeah, I'll see you guys in another minute for some other random thing I find. And after a day, we are back. Oh god, I have a cough. Sorry about that. Allergy season's bad, but last night, I finally got back from the geodes. I connected the 3 geodes we found, I made a portal back, and I did all that fun. And today, or now, we are going to play with some of the stuff we got, because that's the last thing, that's the last part of the episode I want to do, is I want to experiment with a few more features, just because, I don't think it's fair to call this a video on the update if we don't play with as many features as possible. So, to start, I want to mess around with copper. Because I don't think I've given enough credit so far. Now I gotta admit, I really want to make a statue with copper yet. Like, mainly because that's like the one obvious thing to do with copper, and it's totally up my alley. So, haven't decided what the statue is gonna be of, but we'll build a statue. I just gotta think on it for a couple of days. So yeah, I guess if you like statues, you have that to look forward to. Let's see what else. Again, my asthma's awful, which is not fun, but there we go, I guess. I've also realized that this episode's gonna be remarkably long, which means I'm gonna spend a long time editing it, so that way I can get rid of some of the boring nonsense we had at the start of the episode, and maybe even some of the stuff late in the episode too. So, let's see. Is this our treasure digger? Yeah, it is. I never even put efficiency 5 on this thing. Can tells you how much I care. Let's see. There we go. Raw copper. Oh, you get a lot. It varies a lot how much you get, though, doesn't it? That's good to know. Like, can you like craft anything? No. Okay. Actually, it makes sense you can't condense it, but it's kind of annoying for my purposes right now. But we are going to get plenty of copper. And so I guess apparently this is now how you also get like raw iron and raw gold, and I just love that. I think it's so cool that you can fortune these ores now. Because people have been asking for that for so many years, and obviously Fortune and Silk Touch just didn't go together. Well, I guess the Silk Touch, I'm kind of wandering off into something else, but like the Silk Touch idea of getting ores is kind of the same thing with iron ore and gold ore anyways, that you guaranteed to get the ore. It's just, you can't easily do that without replicating, and they found a way to not let you just have an item duplication loop, and I love that so much. So, props to Mojang for what they did here. I think it was a really good move. I mean, I think most people that I've talked to that didn't like it at first, they actually came to understand what the point of the change was, and now they like it a lot more. I mean, I know even Clash admits that at first he didn't like the change because he just didn't understand why they did it. And once you start to get that level of understanding, it all makes a lot more sense. Please work. Please. Maybe let's try back here. No. Is something blocked up? I can't get around very easily. That's not good. I don't know. We're just gonna manually smelt it, I guess. Come on. Oh, wait, no, I wasn't paying attention to what's going on here. For whatever reason, the coal got in the top spot. There's some in my garden. I think some of this just got broke, to be honest. I'm not saying like someone griefed it, but I'm saying something else broke it. I don't know. Also, we have a ridiculous amount of copper now, and I don't know what to do with it. Like, I can continue trying to smelt it, but my storage room isn't made to have all of these new update materials, and that's kind of a problem for me. So next order of business, we're gonna make these amethyst clusters into something better. Okay. Because I'm so happy that I learned you can fortune these. Makes this a lot more valuable to me. Like, everybody was making this sound so broken. All I've found so far is that they balanced this update remarkably well. And I think a lot of the criticism I heard about the snapshots, honestly, was not well deserved. God, that wasn't even that many amethysts, and we got a lot. Okay, that's pretty cool. So now, I believe, yes, we can make a spyglass. Hello. Oh, that looks so cool. I love that. That's so satisfying. Okay. Who else can we stare at? Like, hi. Yeah, is it a bird? I love that. Cool item. I mean, obviously with Optifine, oh my god, it does double it with Optifine zoom. It does double zoom. That's insane. That's kind of funny, but I don't know. I think it's a neat item. I kind of like how it does look in its final form, but is it really all that useful? No. I don't think it's. Besides playing around with it, there's no point to use it practically because Optifine zoom is just way better. Okay, so there's the block of copper you can play with. Should we make our first block of copper? Sure. Oh, we can make a lightning rod. That's kind of cool. I mean, I know what the lightning rod does, but copper block. Cool. Wait, can I wax it and like take the wax off? I want to get. I think there's advancements for that. Do I have bee wax? Where's the honeycomb? Does this work? Yay! Wax on. And wax off. That's cool. I like that feature. Again, a lot of little neat quirks about this update. What else did I want to try out? Oh yeah, Tinted Glass. That was my next thing. This is actually probably of the entire update, probably the feature I was most excited about. Just because, to me at least, it was the feature I felt I had the most potential to utilize. Because, like, if we do this, it gets a lot darker a lot faster. And that's cool. So, I plan on doing a build. I think I've talked about it a little bit, but, I want to do a mob farm yet with Tinted Glass in it. So, it's actually why I didn't work on it about 9 months ago when it would have been the proper time. And so, now that things are finally lining up, we are finally going to do a mob farm in the next couple weeks. Although I'll probably do it off camera, to be honest with you. Just because there are only so many things I can cover on camera. Next up, I want to show off the moss blocks because I think these are kind of cool. honestly don't know how you legitimately acquire them. I hate to admit that, but they're all over spawn now. People have been playing with them. I'm like, I gotta grab a few. So let's run outside. I want to show them off real quick because I think they're pretty simple from what I heard from Juniper. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else on this update I really need to show off. I mean, we got the goats, we got the axolotls, we got the geodes. Okay, like if we bone meal. You get the bushes occasionally. Oh yeah, there we go. We get an azalea. Is that what that is? Does it say? Yeah, azalea. Oh, and then it grows up into an azalea tree. Oh, that's cool. You can use it as oak wood, but that's fine. Yeah, I like this. I think what they've done here is honestly kind of cool. Very much different, but I like it. And we get the moss carpet block. Yeah, that's cool. Really neat, honestly. So I guess as we start winding down the episode, should I just leave this little azalea tree out here for somebody to find? Might as well, right? I guess the one other feature is glowberries. I don't know anything about glowberries. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold the damn phone. I have another feature I forgot about. I will go show that off right after I clean up my mess. Oh. Is that a whole new block? It's rutted dirt. Can I collect it? I can. That's cool. It's a whole new block. Awesome. I honestly didn't even know that was a block. Okay. See, this is why I love going into updates blind. There's nothing that to me feels as good as just learning on the spot and being blind for a little bit. And again, I know there's some people, like, to them, that's the worst feeling. Like, I know people that if they go into something blind, they get bored of it within, like, 5 minutes. But I'm like, I mean, admittedly, I had to look up a few things before I resumed my recording. I had to check a few crafting recipes because I didn't know how to make tinted glass or the spyglass. And so I had to go check those out. But, you know, I wanted to make sure I cover everything, or mostly everything. So I'm still going to do some learning off camera. But what I do end up missing might get referenced in a future episode, but we're just so tight for time now, I can't spend a ton of time on everything. And that's the suckiest thing I think about updating so late in the season, and more specifically, updating so late in the series. Because with episode 350 set as the finale, we only have 10 episodes to go after this, so, we don't have a whole lot of time. And of that, I mean, one of the episodes is a finale, one of them is an anniversary episode. I mean, that's already 2 of them, and there's probably going to be a few other wrap-up episodes. I mean, there's just a lot to go yet, so buckle up, Buttercup, because we're in for quite the ride. Alright, I'm just going to throw all that in there. Doesn't necessarily belong in there? I don't know. So, I go back over here. Let's see, Calcite kind of is just self-explanatory. Oh, the dripstone's kind of cool, but what I wanted to spend my last couple of minutes on are these glowing sacks, because I think these are really cool. Now, bear with me as I learn, because I haven't... The last time I played with these was the first snapshot they were added, and that was before they even had a crafting recipe. Aha, here we go. Glow item frame. I mean, the item frames aren't as actually that exciting without a dark room to go with them, but that's okay with me. Like, I mean, they kind of have a pop out, yeah. And then the other one, if we can find a sign. Okay, let's go right here. We're gonna use my other two. Oh, that looks so cool! I love that. My starter whole house. Let's see, what is that? Color is it? Blue and dye? Huh. I don't think I actually should have got that achievement, but that's okay. Alright, well, there you go. Another thing done. I need to get a whole bunch more of that glow stuff because that's fun. But without further ado, I think that's gonna wrap up our crazy episode. Welcome to 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs update, part 1, or the and update, as is more fitting, but again, I think closing off here, it's really unfair to say that this update is bad. I think it's the best since 1.12, undoubtedly. It just feels really, really unfinished without the new terrain generation to go with it, and half of it's just we know it's on the way, so it's like the split still bothers me, and the other half is like you can tell that these changes are meant for something bigger, and they're just trying to appease us for right now. I mean, the geodes just don't fit in at all with the existing world yet. So, you know, we just gotta wait though. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you guys again very, very soon. I don't know, have yourselves a great day. This has been Titancraft, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Titancraft Season 10. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.